Boy and his dogs here playing Lyne. We're going to move on to set B of the puzzles. We're going to go through all 25. They're starting to get a little more difficult. So that one just showed that we have to sometimes backtrack. And once you complete set B of the puzzles, you'll unlock the daily challenges. And you do get an achievement for, or a series of achievements for completing the daily sets. Yep, so we gotta rethink this one. There we go. For completing your first daily set, you get an achievement. Then if you complete 3, you get another. Complete 5, you get one more. And then, excuse me, for completing 10, you finally get your last achievement for the daily sets. Alright. So one thing that I was initially doing was trying to make sure like each color at least went through each one of those blue blocks once, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Like one single color can fill up both blocks. Oh, what am I doing? Distracting myself. There we go. Do a little weave pattern. There we go. Another little weave. So we got a third shape now. It's a very easy introduction to it. These easy puzzles will be made up for soon by the more difficult ones later in set B. I really got stumped on B20. Oops, blocked myself in there. Alright. Oh, we missed that bottom one. Let's go with that for now. Let's use the red. There we go. Not too hard there. For that first set, I was worried the puzzles were going to be a little too easy, but there's a total of, let's see, there's sets A through Z, however many that is, like what, 22, 23. And the difficulty going from set A to B is already pretty good, so I'm hopeful that the rest of the puzzles will be very challenging. Finish that one off with red down there. There we go. Finishing B14. On to B16. B17. 18. Okay, we don't need the reds to go over that many. Let's see here. Let's go up like that. Nope. Can't do that. What am I doing? Failure. Restart this one. All right. Let's keep that. Nope, can't do that. We can't cross there. Alright, getting stumped on B18. Let's see, how can we do this? Sometimes when you get through these puzzles, it just feels really natural, and then you go back and you get stumped by one that you just sped through very quickly. Alright, so the red can't hit this bottom one. So it has to go up. Alright, so we can cut across that way. There we go. Finally. On to B19. No, that's the same problem. Let's rethink this red one. There we go. B20. Now, this is the one that I got really stumped on earlier. I had to get some assistance on this one. Alright. Let's see if we can remember how to do this. And very easy that time. Alright. On to B22. Bad initial move there. What am I doing? That was all kind of messed up. There we go. On to B23. B24. Almost done with set B. There's a total of 25 puzzles. Alright, we are going to do... Alright, last puzzle is set B. Oops. Alright. There we go. That's how we solve set B. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you next time.